Well, if you're seeing this, that means a terrible, terrible thing has happened. And it did. Audio brokey. Hope you enjoyed anyways. I love you.
Welcome, everybody, to the Good Dumb Fun Show.
What up?
How are you?
I'm alright, man. How are you?
Good.
How's your week been?
It's been okay. How about you?
Okay. Dude, that was the longest weekend of my life.
I'm going to start talking about my week like it's the weather. Moderate to severe. How was yours?
I mean, everything's good. Just, went to Texas for my best friend's wedding.
Yeah, Tejas. You said.
Yes, went to Tejas. That was the longest weekend of my life.
How long were you there? Like from touchdown to takeoff?
Touchdown to takeoff.
How long were you in Texas?
Okay, I was in Texas.
Quick math. Hurry.
27 hours.
Wow. 100 less than Aaron Ralston was pinned behind a rock in a hard place.
Which is crazy to think about. Yeah. Got up at 4 a.m. on Saturday to start traveling to the airport. And then woke up at 4 a.m. the next day to get back to the airport to get home. It was brutal.
That sounds.
Wedding was fantastic. Everything
good.
Was good. It's good to see my best friend. Good to see a friend of the program, James.
Oh, okay.
He's been bullying me because he's like, "What am I, chopped liver? You're always referring to me as like your friend in Texas or my best friend."
See, I didn't even know it was James.
I'm trying to just not name drop.
Yeah.
But hey, yes.
Okay.
My soul friend, my greatest companion, James. I almost dropped his last name.
I think
no
he's
last names.
Right?
But yes, James.
Yeah,
yes.
friend of the program.
So, friend of the program, James.
Yeah.
See how many times I can fit James in this one to make up for lost time.
It's a nice change of pace from Micah, I'll tell you that. Micah said before, he's like, "Hey, make sure you talk about me more." I'm like, "Yeah, we do need to talk about you more, Mike."
Funny. But yeah, no, that was brutal. Like, I mean, the flights were good, traffic wasn't terrible, but man.
Like, everything went smoothly, but what you did was hard.
I was just like, dude.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, I'm not a fan. I know I was only in there 27 hours.
Of travel?
Of Texas.
Oh, hey, I'm good with that.
I know I'm
Horns down and all that. Yeah.
I know that's going to be an unpopular opinion, but I was like,
not
dude,
in this room.
There's too much going on. I'm a simple man.
Yeah.
I like it quiet.
All I want is money plus the fame. I'm a simple man.
What do you think is the ideal...
That was a paraphrase, by the way.
Town size.
The ideal town size?
Yeah. How many people do you think it would be ideal for a community?
Depends on what you want.
Just numbers.
Do you want a Walmart?
A Walmart would be nice. One.
Or do you want a Walmart within driving distance? Like a Walmart within an hour?
Walmart within an hour.
Okay. Walmart within an hour. I would say town size. I think you can get away with a town of 1,000 people or less. Because, and I'll say this, I grew up in a town of 1,000 people or less.
What was that like?
We had 2 gas stations.
Okay.
There was a grocery store that was never open the entire time I lived there.
Okay.
But there was a store.
Okay.
We were within 30 minutes of a major city.
Okay.
And we were within 20 minutes of a larger town. So anything we needed, we could get.
Yeah.
But
you were nice and isolated, away from the hustle and bustle.
My graduating class was 58 people. It was awesome. Yeah.
So you knew, like, how many people would you say you knew in a town of 1,000 people?
I knew the people my age.
Okay, so anyone that was in your age, you pretty much knew who they were.
I knew pretty much everybody, like any sentient human that went to my school.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know the kids.
Right. Because
it wasn't like a K through 12, but so like it was a 7 through 12.
Okay.
and then there was a K through 6
Mhm.
in the same town. So 2 schools, 1 town.
Mhm.
So I didn't really know anybody in the K through 6 other than a couple of the teachers that I had. By the time I was graduating, I would not have known any of the lower classmen, or underclassmen, sorry.
Mhm.
Lower classmen might be offensive. The freshmen, sophomores, and then the junior
Yeah.
high kids, I wouldn't have known them unless they were a sibling of somebody I knew.
Right.
So I knew pretty much all the upperclassmen, some of the underclassmen, and then random adults that were related to them. But I think the town I was in was like 800 something people, like
Wow.
close to 900 people, and I would not have known all of them by any stretch. I probably knew, I'd say 100 to 200 of them.
So you did. So yeah. So you like really, you lived that small town life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the second half of my like youth.
Yeah. I lived in a town. I think at the time I was growing up, because I remember checking the stats, because I'm a stats nerd. 35,000, I think, was what I grew up in, and we had most. We had most anything you could think of.
Yeah, because at that point you're going to have a bunch of restaurants, probably
Yeah.
a Walmart or two. Like you're going to have grocery stores and major brands
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Like, I think if we're talking like town size, like somewhere between town and city, I would say less than 50,000 people.
Yeah.
Would be ideal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think 20.
20,000,
No, 20.
20 people.
Yeah.
You should
Get
go-
like 5 families.
Yeah, dude, that's a compound. That's not
Yes.
a city. But
Yeah.
nothing against compounds.
I want a compound.
I would love to have. I'll see if I can get you in my compound.
Bet.
Because me and a couple of my friends have a compound plan
Bet.
in a northern state
Nice.
that I'll leave unmentioned, just in case we need it.
Just in case we need it.
Just in case,
Yeah.
we need to dig up our bug out bags and move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But no, we talk about like how great would
Of
this
course.
be in a fantasy world.
I talk about it
If all our families-
anytime the lottery conversation comes up.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to Wyoming and I'm going to buy 1,000,000 acres, and everyone I love is going to live in a house with 20 acres on it, and we're all going to be neighbors,
Yeah.
and it's all going to be great.
Are you gonna build
That's
Micah's
the
house
dream.
for him? Sorry, I don't want to. I don't want to stir that up. No, okay. You need to go. Speaking of Wyoming, in Wyoming, there is a town called. Oh gosh, I'm slipping. It's like South Pass City, something like that, and it's a preserved Western town, like the main street of a Western town. Now it's like a museum, like an outdoor museum where you can go and see what the old West was like.
Yeah.
Right outside, I'm pretty sure it's South Pass City. Or that's from a movie and I'm just conflating things, but let's just assume it's South Pass City. Outside of South Pass City, there's a small, basically a property, but there's a sign that says town of whatever it is, whatever it's called. Population about 7.
Nice.
Like it fluctuates.
Yeah.
People come and go.
Yeah.
Buford, Wyoming, famously for a long time, population 1. There was one person that lived in Buford, Wyoming.
It's like, why make it a town?
They ran the gas station.
Yeah.
And they were the mayor.
But why make a town? Why not just be like, I just live here?
Yeah. And then they, I think, retired or moved away, like to be closer to family. They were getting old. And it was bought by these 2 Korean guys. So now it's population 2.
Killing it.
And they run the town.
Nice.
Yeah.
We run this city.
Yeah.
Who gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, cue Rihanna.
It is. I noticed that it's so funny. I don't know why going to Texas made me think of this. I think just how angry it made me,
Mhm.
like being in a dystopian nightmare.
Major metropolitan area.
Just dystopian nightmare.
Dystopian nightmare?
Yeah.
Texas?
Yeah.
Do tell.
Dude, just being like, because we flew into Dallas.
Okay.
We had to drive through Dallas.
DFW.
And I was like, I'd rather die than live here.
It's not as bad as some.
It's terrible.
It's not great.
No, and some of this I know is just me getting older.
Yeah.
Because throughout all of human history, we all almost always form the same opinions as we age.
Sure.
As you get older, you get generally not political, Micah. Don't need you bringing this into the comments, but conservative as you get older.
Mm.
Just in life.
Okay.
You know, you're not, as you get older, you tend to chill out. You know, and the things, you know, in your youth you're all rambunctious. You're ready to just go out and do all the
about
things.
Like fiscal responsibility.
Just everything.
Economically.
Just general,
aware, things like that.
Yeah, you just become more sensible, and then you realize that like maybe the hype is not the hype. I don't know what I'm saying.
Maybe I don't have.
What I'm saying is, as I get older,
angry all the time.
As I'm getting older, I'm like, dude, I want to, from the time I'm 40 onwards, I only want to see the same 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see anything else.
Yeah.
I want to see trees and my loved ones, and that's it.
Yeah.
8 lanes, a million restaurants, skyscrapers. I hate it.
We found.
I'm against it. I'm against skyscrapers.
I could get with that. I do like a good, like a city view. What do you call that? Like a
skyline.
Yeah, skyline. Yeah. Like the Chicago skyline, I think is really cool. Being in Chicago is a different story.
Yeah.
Like when you're like looking up and you're like, I'm surrounded by concrete.
Yeah.
Chicago was cool. We had a good time, but I don't think I could live in a place like that. I've never been to New York City. I have no desire to go to New York City.
I have.
If I had the opportunity to go, I'd probably go just to experience it.
It's like a vacation,
Yeah, I'd probably go just to experience it.
Never lived there.
Yeah, well, I felt the same way about New Orleans. New Orleans felt so, like, claustrophobic to me.
Yeah.
Like, everything's just right on top of each other, and I just don't think I can live like that. I grew up in a field, basically. Like, stereotypical Nebraska.
You grew up in my dream.
Yeah, I grew up, you could see...
You grew up where I'm headed.
Yeah. Like, from my window, I could see Iowa.
That's awesome.
Like, there's nothing blocking your view.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to see Iowa? No. But that's what I'm just giving you I'm painting a picture. I can see Iowa from
You're
my
painting
house.
my dream.
Yeah. Certain places, I mean, you know, yeah, it's nice. And even here, like in the South, the interstates are just crowded by trees. And it took me a while to get used to that because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
You're just driving. You're obviously watching the road and stuff. But like out in Nebraska, it's like you can see forever.
Yeah.
Like you can see for miles from the interstate. Some people think that's boring. I probably would have agreed until now I can't see anything. And I'm like, man, I missed my miles.
Yeah. You're also like, dude, Bigfoot could be right there and I wouldn't know. At least in Nebraska, you'll find him. He's not going to go out. He's going to be army crawling in Nebraska.
Yeah. Just through the brush.
In Alabama, he's loving it.
Yeah.
He's like, they can't see jack.
He's like, I'm going to be 10 feet deep into the tree line.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But no, dude. Yeah, I want to go. My goal one day is to get to where if I see another person that I don't know, it shocks me.
Okay.
Like to be like, hi.
Outsider.
How are you? Yeah.
You're going to be one of those guys in Montana that's like, we're full.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm big. I'm on my anti-city arc right now.
Okay.
Not about it.
Yeah.
And this weekend taught me that.
I get you. Yeah. Yeah.
Not to detract from the wedding. The wedding was great.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Everything around it, though.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Oh, man. Well, good. Well, I'm glad you made it back safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything interesting you want to catch up on? Or you want to hit the mailbag?
Yeah, we'll get to the mailbag. Hang on. Oh, yeah. So, sorry. For those of you watching me squint, I forgot to print off the outline, so I'm looking across the room at it because Patrick was so kind as to pull it up for me. But I had a somewhat of a unique experience, and it was work-related, so I'll be a little bit vague. But I got to be on the news a couple of times.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Recently, which was weird. One of them was planned, one of them was not.
Can't hide money.
Yeah. I was on the first news station. We were promoting something for work.
Yeah.
There was an event we were putting on at our location, and our marketing department was like, we need someone to go on the news. And I thought the obvious choice was my coworker because it was her event and I was just helping with it.
Right.
She tells them, this is Josh's event and I'm just helping with it. And so I got signed up to
be on the... She hit you with the Uno reverse, dude.
So then we ended up both being on the news. It was like a dual interview, so we both did it. And I was like, okay, it's neat because, you grow up. I really only watch the Weather Channel now when it's like an active tornado and I just want to see what it's doing.
Yeah.
But it's unique being on there because they had this little setup, very similar to the Good Dumb Fun Studios. where it's like, there's a backdrop. It's,
Yeah, of course.
It gives the illusion of
Yeah.
its own space.
You've got all the tech in the background.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but it was a unique experience because, we're sitting on this little like interview couch, getting ready to talk for a minute and a half about this event we want people to come to. And then from where I'm sitting, I can see the breaking news desk. I can see the weather channel and the green screen.
Oh, it's all in one spot.
It's all in one room. It's just different sides of the room. So it's like,
That's hilarious.
it's like Saturday Night Live or something,
Yeah.
where there's just different backdrops that they roll in. And
That's awesome.
It was a unique experience. I've never seen anything like behind the scenes like that. So I just wanted to share that. I don't really care about being on the news. I don't think anybody saw it anyway, like just being honest. But I don't think anybody, no offense to the news stations.
Let's
but
ask them if they'll put us on.
Yeah. Hey, I'd be glad to.
Listen.
Give us 30 minutes. We'll host a...
You walked in there and they were like, so have you ever been in front of a camera before? And you were like,
Please. Have you ever heard of the Good Dumb Fun Show?
I'm basically an actor.
Yeah. I'm on IMDb.
Wait, what?
I'm on IMDb.
Oh, yeah, because you've technically been in a movie.
I was
Right?
not
Your
in a
friend's
movie. I helped my cousin make a short film.
You helped your
And
cousin
he-
make a short film and he put
And
you
he
on.
put me on IMDb as assistant director.
Nice, dude.
I'm like, yeah, I'm
so
big
you,
time.
so you went and you were like,
Yeah, she was like, do you have any credits? I'm like, get a pen.
yeah, here's my sheet.
Yeah.
If you could announce me as
You
I
ever
come in.
seen Strange Terrain by my cousin Eric? Because I was AD on that bad boy.
And also,
little thing called the Good Dumb Fun Show.
Yeah, produce my own show.
Yeah, which I don't.
Executive
Patrick does.
producer.
Yeah. Creative producer.
Creative producer.
I think you're the executive producer because you execute everything.
I don't know.
I'm like your Micah. I have the ideas and then you do it.
Except
it's real life.
Except
instead
the
of like
difference
that.
is that you come up with ideas and then you participate in the idea that you put forward instead of being like, I have this great idea. You should do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get an ice cream sundae.
I'm gonna go adventure. If you're curious, yes, we are talking about Minecraft again. But so anyway, so that was neat. The second time we were at the event, and a different news station showed up
That's pretty cool.
because marketing invited them, and we didn't
Nice.
know.
Yeah.
And so they walk up to my coworker and they say, "Hey, we're here. We'd like to get some footage of the event and do a little, showcase on the 10 o'clock news or whatever. Can we do a quick interview?" To which she goes, "Yes, here's Josh."
Yeah, but you're like,
And she's like, "I'm not doing it." And I was like, "What are we doing?" I'm like, "I didn't even know these people were coming." So then I have to like think of some things to say, and it wasn't that bad because like the guy asks basically leading questions
of course.
where he's like, "So, what's the date today?" And I'm like, "Well, it's February 23rd." And so it's like it's easy stuff, and I just
Yeah.
have to tell him.
But also, you're like, listen,
I'm just doing my job on camera
Yeah.
instead.
and you're like, you can throw me some hard ones.
Yeah.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Good Dumb Fun Show?
Yeah.
Can you put? I should have asked him. Hey, can you put as seen on the Good Dumb Fun Show?
Yeah.
Follow at Good Dumb Fun.
Yeah, dude,
On
put
the
it
news.
after your work title. How funny
Yeah.
would that be? So, Josh Horton, work title,
As seen.
as seen on.
I would be in HR right now.
Yeah, we'd probably have some talks.
Yeah. But so then Skip calls me. And he leaves me a voicemail. And I'm not going to say the acronym of the news station, but in total Skip fashion, he's like, "What in the world are you doing on, ABCD News?"
Yeah.
And anyway,
and you hit him with we're in the big leagues.
yeah.
What did you expect?
Yeah, we're big time.
You should be more shocked if you turn on the TV and you don't see me.
Yeah. You knew when you left, we were on an upward trajectory. So why are you surprised? No, but so that was unique. Like,
Yeah.
I have no desire to ever do that again
Yeah.
because it is a little like nerve-wracking.
You're gonna have to get used to it.
But it was a unique experience to kind of see all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Kind of like the movie thing, making that little short film with
Yeah,
my cousin.
of course.
It was neat to see everything that goes into a movie, even on a small scale.
Yeah.
No offense, but like it was just a cool thing.
Of
So
course.
I just wanted to share that because I guess I should have assumed that each little segment of the news doesn't have its own studio.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was all in one room, and the lady that was doing the breaking news was doing our interview, and literally during a commercial break, she just walked over and sat down
Yeah.
And it was just a unique thing.
You walked over and you were like, you looked around and you're like, I gotta get us one of these.
Yeah. Future home of Good Dumb Fun Studios. Whenever they move out, you know? Leave the ham radio.
We just have 47 different shows. We're like, all right, now it's Good Dumb Fun News, Good Dumb Fun Weather. It's just us.
It's just us running back and forth between.
There's no cuts.
The other thing, I don't know what's going on. The last couple of days, I'm really struggling with my diet. I have not broken it, but for whatever reason, I feel like mentally I've regressed.
Okay.
Because, just as a reminder, my rules were don't eat before 11 a.m., don't eat after 7 p.m., no desserts or sweets unless it's the weekend,
Right.
and then water and black coffee only to drink. So, the last few days, I've been so hungry in the morning in a way that, like, obviously you're going to be hungry when you're like fasting.
Yeah.
But this is like it's less of a physical hunger and more of like a craving hunger, where I'm just wanting to, like, yes, I'm hungry, but more than that, I'm wanting to snack on something.
Yes.
And then it's been happening in the evenings too, the last like 2 or 3 days. So I'm like, I just need some
devil.
Yeah, I'm like, I need some like motivation, not motivation, but like I just need some like, you know, I need to be fortified right now. And
I got you.
You know, just like, I'm like, I've come too far.
I got you.
We're almost done with February.
Yeah.
I've come too far to break it now.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Yeah.
It's just like, imagine when we did Caffeine Free 2023.
Yeah.
Imagine like we're doing great for months, and then on May 16th, we are having like caffeine headaches again, out of nowhere.
Yeah, that'd be sad.
That'd be weird. That's kind of how it feels. I'm like, it's weird that I'm having craving hunger when I'm almost 2 months into this.
Yeah,
so,
it could be a lot of things.
Yeah. But I did have a little bit of encouragement yesterday. I walked into somebody's office, and the first thing he said to me was, "You've lost weight." And I was like, "Really?"
Nice.
I was like, "Killing it, dude. That's
always
awesome."
good.
And he's like, "And I found it." So, you know, in a way, I think he wanted to tell his joke, but he didn't know I was dieting. He didn't know anything. Like, he just noticed, and I'm like, "Hey, thanks, man."
Yeah. Well, dude, I've got, you need fortifying? I'm going to send you at 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. every single day. I'm now going to send you Ronnie Coleman memes every single day.
Lightweight.
For the rest of the year.
Lightweight, baby.
It's just going to be Ronnie Coleman in his police vest eating a pound of white rice while in his patrol car and then deadlifting 800 pounds.
Nice.
Every single day.
That's my goal.
Lightweight, baby.
Lightweight, baby.
Ronnie Coleman is the best.
He's funny. I've seen some clips.
He's awesome.
Yeah. I did. So you, in the office the other day, you were talking to a coworker and about like workout stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't exercise. Like, I don't go to the gym anymore. I don't really do, like, all I'm doing is this like intermittent fasting diet.
Yeah.
The thing that you recommended to him was a app called Boost Camp.
Yeah.
And so you weren't even talking to me, but I downloaded it. And I'm like, let me check this out. And it asks you a bunch of questions about your situation and, like, you know, do you go to the gym or do you work out at home? Do you have any equipment or do you just, like, what's your situation?
Yeah.
And so I answered all the questions and it narrowed it down to one workout available to me.
Yeah.
Just based on what I said about time constraints and equipment constraints and desire, you know, constraints. Like, how bad do I want to do this? It's, well, not really that bad, but anyway, it narrowed it down to one, and I think I might start trying it out.
You should.
It was like a Mike Tyson body weight training thing, and so it's just a bunch of like air squats and push-ups and running in place and planking and all this stuff. So I don't know when I'm going to start that.
You can get absolutely jacked on just doing calisthenic stuff.
Yeah. So tune in next week for Shredded Josh.
Yeah.
And we'll see if it works.
You should try to do a handstand by the end of the year.
On the show.
That'd be crazy.
I'll walk from that camera to this camera.
What if you walk in here on a handstand? It's just your feet coming through the cameras? That would be hilarious.
That's how you'll know I've made it.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell anyone I'm working out, but there will be signs.
As someone who is plus sized, calisthenics is hard for me specifically. Like, I wanted to get into it because I went through a cool phase where I'd be like, it would be cool if I could do a roundhouse kick, and then I was like, but like at this weight,
Yeah.
The roundhouse would do more damage to me than it would be to anything I was hitting.
Do you think you could roundhouse like if there was more room, just this level of height?
Yeah.
To the wide cam here?
Could I kick the
wide
wide
cam? Do you think
cam?
you could roundhouse kick the wide cam off the table?
Yeah.
You think you can get your leg that high?
I think I could get my leg that high.
I'm not
but
convinced I
again,
can.
what I'm saying is the damage to me is more than kicking the camera.
Like you're going to pull something?
I could do it. I would just probably tear both my hamstrings off my legs.
You're going to do it once.
I would blow my ACL out.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're going to do it once.
Yeah. And then I'm spend 47 weeks in this episode in like a leg brace or something.
It's like a full
I
body
can't do
cast
it. Yeah.
from the waist down.
But we're trying, slow. I've fallen off the wagon with my diet. We're reining it back in.
I'm still...
The gym is way harder right now. It's so hard for me to force me and her to go
You're
to
doing more
the
than
gym.
me.
So, but we'll see.
You're
Some buddies are wanting to get back into going regularly. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's a lot easier to go when you know somebody's waiting on you.
Sure. Yeah, I did.
He's like, I'm here, where are you at?
In
You're
college,
like,
I worked
okay.
out with buddies, and that was a lot better
Yeah.
than working out by myself. And because it's so easy to talk myself out of it,
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the same thing with this body weight thing. It's going to cost me nothing,
Yeah.
and I still haven't started.
Yeah.
So I just
It's
need
hard.
I just need to do it. I'm going to try to do it for
I'm
like
going to
a
send
week.
you Ronnie Coleman
and just
twice
see
a
how it
day, every
goes.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Because you can't not get fired up.
That's true. That's true. Okay, we'll see if that works.
Yeah.
So, anything before the mailbag?
No, let's get into it.
Okay, cool. So comments primarily come from YouTube, Instagram, SpeakPipe, and gooddumbfunshow@gmail.com. We did have a couple of, we had a comment from the nostalgia episode
Okay.
that came in late, and then one from this past week.
Cool.
So the nostalgia comment is from One Small Step Adventures, and she said, I miss fish tanks and Hot Wheels bins at Walmart.
Dude.
The fish tanks thing sent
They
me
had
back.
fish tanks at Walmart?
Okay, when she says fish tanks, the thing that I think of, oh yes, there were fish tanks. Where my mind went was the lobster tanks. Did you just get sent
Yes.
back too?
I just got interstellared.
Yeah. So I do remember this. It was like floor to ceiling, and you kind of like walk
And
back.
there was hundreds of them.
Yeah, just tiny little fish, and there was goldfish over
You
here.
could grab them in
betas
little
over
cups.
Here. Yeah, and you can go home with a bag of water
Yeah.
with a fish in it from Walmart. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Now you
I
gotta
remember
get
the
right there.
carts.
Yeah.
But not... Yeah, I remember all the Hot Wheels.
I remember the Hot Wheels bins, yeah. But when I first read that comment, my mind went to lobster tanks. Do you remember lobster tanks in grocery stores?
In grocery stores?
Yeah, there would just be a tank in the aisle, like just in front of the seafood section. There was a tank with like 30 lobsters in it.
I feel
And
like
it was all like dark and dank and sad, and
I don't know. I want to say I remember, but I don't.
And
The
they
only
would-
place that my brain is allowing me to remember is Red Lobster.
think of the Red Lobster on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
So
just
like
sadder.
yeah.
Which, dude, as a kid, I was like, this is... You want to talk about brutal.
Yeah, I felt like I was at a zoo.
Red Lobster,
Oh yeah.
you just walk in there and you're like,
You pick your dinner.
you're going to be consumed.
Yeah.
And do you know that?
Yeah.
And they don't.
They don't.
They're just like, clack, clack.
Have you seen, you want to get sad for a second?
Sure.
Have you seen, there's a video of somebody who went to like a Red Lobster or a grocery store that had these live lobsters,
Okay.
and they bought one but didn't kill it. And they brought it home and they had a tank ready for it. Like they rescued this lobster.
Okay.
And so they put it in the tank, and it just like sat there for weeks. And then eventually it started kind of exploring its tank and getting to know some things and moving some things around. After a few months, the lobster had totally like changed colors. Like it was like happy. And apparently those grocery store lobsters that just are like super docile and like pretty dark red, like they're like basically depressed. And so when the lobster is happy and thriving, it's like super colorful. It's more of like an orange with like blue and green hues to it. And yeah, there's a
Ban Red Lobster.
I know. So
I'm glad you're going out of business.
that's kind of what got me on like SeaWorld.
yeah.
So I like zoos. Let me say this. I like zoos especially the way the Omaha Zoo is, because it's a research zoo.
Yeah.
It's a research and rehabilitation zoo.
Yes.
So they're doing things to help the animals and to
Yes.
help conservation worldwide. I can get with that. What I can't get with is like, I don't know, I think I just became like a softie over time because I watched that Blackfish documentary in college and that ruined SeaWorld for me.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
When I learned about like how different they act in captivity versus the wild, and like their fins falling over because they're sad and
Yes.
stuff like that, I'm like, that ruined it for me.
It does.
I was like,
Ban SeaWorld.
I will never go to SeaWorld. And now the lobster thing, when I saw that guy like revive this lobster,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy. And he named it. It's a YouTube series. There's like 4 or 5 episodes
Yeah.
that I watched. I couldn't get enough of this lobster.
I was about to say I'm never going to a Red Lobster ever again, but I don't think we can go to one anymore. There's like 3 left.
Well, good. Word's spreading. But no, and I'm not saying ban Red Lobster because ultimately, man has dominion over animals.
Yes.
I get that.
Doesn't make it any less sad.
However, I do think there's a difference between observation and research and like conservation
Just
versus
being mean.
straight up exploitation,
Yeah.
like for entertainment. I'm like, that's not really what I'm into.
Yeah.
So, and you know how I feel about orcas anyway. So I'm like, I don't really want them in the wild either, but I'd rather them in the wild
yeah. What are
than depressed at SeaWorld.
Yeah. You don't want them taking you out from the stands.
Yeah. Anyway, so welcome back to the Good Dumb Fun Show. Sorry for the little sad tangent there, but the more you know. But anyway, comments. Yeah, dude, I remember we were talking about in the nostalgia episode, like the video game station at Kmart.
Yeah. They had like a GameCube,
And there was,
a
like,
PS2,
yeah.
and an Xbox. And,
Like
and you just play it out of the
on a
47
12-inch
demos.
TV. Yeah, and yeah, you play for like 3 minutes at a time and then start over and do it again.
Oh, it was the best.
Like your parents would go shopping and you're like, I'll be here.
It was the best.
Come get me when you're done.
Yeah.
I won't move, I
It
promise.
was awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, but the lobster tanks and the fish tank stuff, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's still some stores where you can see that stuff. Like, I know, like, obviously PetSmart and things like that are going to have, like, the fish tank
Yeah.
hauls. But, yeah, that's crazy that was at Walmart. Micah Olson commented something about Minecraft, and I forgot to write it down, but he was basically defending himself and saying how he was going to help with the farm. And that is now irrelevant.
It is now irrelevant.
So
yes.
it's probably okay that I didn't write it down.
That's too funny.
Long story short, Mike has been working on this farm for like a week
Gave up completely.
and was doing
Told
other
me to
stuff.
build it. I built it this morning.
And then Patrick did it this morning in like 2 hours.
One go.
Yeah.
Knocked
And,
out.
yeah, yeah. So anyway, Mike is not going to be working on that farm. But maybe he'll do something else. So he did comment something, and this was a funny moment for me. And I don't know if you caught this or not.
Okay.
So Micah says February 30th and 31st don't exist, and February 29th only happens every 4 years. To quote Patrick, quote, idiot, end quote. So this was in reference to...
I don't get it.
This was in reference to
I'm so lost.
the no coffee challenge.
Okay.
Remember we got a comment that was like, join me for the 3-day no coffee challenge on
Oh, yeah.
February 29th, 30th, and 31st.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I'm not doing it. And I was like, I'll do it. And then it just got more and more intense.
Yes.
There's only 28 days in February.
Oh.
And you were like, I'm not doing it, dude. That sounds terrible. I'm not doing it. And I was like, I'm doing it for those 3 dates. I tried, if you go back and watch the episode, I tried to tip you off like 3 different times. And then I just moved on.
I'm an idiot. I was actually even now you started talking and I went, oh yeah, dude, I forgot I got to prep for that. Listen,
Because remember, I was like,
I never claimed to be a smart man. All right,
but I know what love is.
I do know what love is, and I do like having fun.
And that's why we're here.
Yeah.
But no,
That
man,
is too funny.
you need to go back and watch that part of the episode because I tried hard
very dumb
to get you to like catch on, and I went to the extreme of like I'm not even gonna get out of bed on those 3 dates. I'm gonna go to bed on the 28th and I'm gonna get up on the 1st.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
You were trying to tip me.
I was trying so hard
to be like, dude, you look like an idiot right now.
And then it just kept
Fix it.
I'm like, eventually it kept getting worse, and we just had to move on.
But that's in typical me fashion.
Good dumb fun.
That's me fashion.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Anyway, so I wanted to break that to you.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So are we doing a challenge or not?
Yeah, we're not gonna have anything on the 29th, 30th, and 31st.
How about we do the... How many days you say there were? 28?
Yeah.
How about we do the 26th, 27th, and 28th?
No, I'm not doing that. I already agreed to the first one. I'm not doing another one.
Okay, dude.
6 days straight? Are you kidding?
You're trying to gaslight me. Don't try to trick me. You know you could. You would succeed. You could convince me of anything right now. I'm malleable.
Yeah. Do you want to go to the movies on March 32nd?
Okay, now listen. Yeah, there's no 32nd of anything. Is there?
No.
Okay.
No.
Like, I'm positive there's no 32nd anything.
No.
We should make one. Just ruin our calendars for us and any generation after us.
What month deserves an extra day? It's got to be June, right?
I was going to say July.
Yeah.
Dude, we were close.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
midsummer, it seems like it deserves an extra day to me.
June would be better.
Yeah.
June 32nd. Yeah.
Good dumb
How
fun day.
long do you think it would take of us adding one day each year to completely ruin the calendar?
One day. I feel like one day would throw it off.
It's true, because our calendars are already kind of jank.
Yeah. What if we moved February 29th, the leap day? What if we moved that to June? Because who
Nice.
decided February gets another day?
It's all made up. It goes back to our previous conversation. This is all made up. Anyways.
So
Time
instead-
is irrelevant.
Okay, so next leap year,
Yeah.
we're not going to acknowledge leap day. We will add a day
We
to
will
June.
not come to work.
We will add a day to June,
Yeah.
and June 32nd is hereby Good
Yeah.
Dumb Fun Day.
We're going to call out that day and be like, I'm going to make it up to you on June 32nd.
Yeah, and that's our holiday.
Yeah.
Good Dumb Fun
But
Day.
we have to come back to work.
Yeah,
because
it'll
we've
be a
taken
normal
off the
day.
leap day.
Yeah, it's not like an acknowledged bank holiday,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
neither
okay.
is leap day.
Observed.
Yeah, leap day is not a holiday. It's just
Oh, okay.
an
We
acknowledgement.
should make it a holiday.
Leap day is a holiday in the sense that it's acknowledged as, hey, we're doing this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think June 32nd, Good Dumb Fun Day, can be the same.
Nice.
So we'll just do that instead of leap day. Sound
I'm
good?
down.
Okay, cool. When's the next leap year?
I have no idea, dude.
I don't know
If
either.
you keep up, listen, this leap whatever, dude. It's all nonsense.
Do you know
Daylight
why?
savings time is nonsense.
Do you know why?
All this other stuff is not because we're making it up,
No.
dude.
Do you know why?
Why what?
Why is there a leap day?
No,
Because there's not 365 days in a year.
there never was.
There's 365 and 1/4 days.
There's
in a year.
not even that.
Which means rather than having a quarter day every year, we wait 4 years and then just add a day.
It's
That's
just,
why we do that.
it's goofy.
Yeah, it is goofy.
We all made it up.
It's an inexact science.
We all made it up.
This goes back to we don't need to relive the whole time episode,
It's goofy.
but I do wish, like, surely there's a way to just, like, observe, and I know there's, like, you know, the days get longer and shorter or whatever, so I think that's what throws it off,
Yeah.
but I'm like, surely there's a way to just look at what the sun's doing and just divide that by however many times
Isn't
makes
that
sense.
what the calendar is?
It's supposed to be, but how did we end up
365 days
in
is
a
like
quarter?
365 rotations around the sun. Isn't that
I
what we
don't-
base that off of?
Do we go around the sun every day? Now you're throwing me off.
No.
I'm like, I don't know what to believe anymore. I think we go around the sun once a
Okay,
year.
hold on.
We go around the sun once
This-
a year.
Okay.
The Earth rotates
Once
once
a
a
year.
day. The
Yeah.
Earth rotates once a day.
We
look so dumb right
we
now.
did. This is the dumbest
Yeah,
episode we've
welcome
ever
to
had.
the dumb show.
Welcome to the dumb show. Oh my gosh.
Have you noticed on our
It didn't click, but so I was so convinced of what I was saying
Yeah.
until you
Well, I-
verbalized it, and I went, "Wait, that's the stupidest thing I've ever said."
Dude, we're hauling right now. We're going so fast. That's crazy. But yeah, you made me second guess. I'm like, I don't think that's right, but he was so confident. Have you noticed on our sign on the camera?
No.
It's fun is kind of hard to see. And if you're not paying attention, you can look over good. So it does look like the dumb show
No.
on the camera. I noticed that sometimes.
Oh,
You can read it
negative.
if you look, but like the sign's great. But like you can read the Good Dumb Fun
Yeah.
Show, but if you just glance at it, these 3 words are the ones that stick out the most, and it's just the dumb show.
Good.
That was the dumb show moment for us.
Dude. I already forgot what we were talking about.
We should probably move on.
I feel dumb.
We should probably move on.
Oh, man. That was crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so today's topic, electromagnetic forces and how they work. Go ahead, Patrick. Just
Gravity's
kidding.
wild.
Speaking of the dumb show, I was just trying to think of something that sounded complicated. Yeah, so that's the comments. Please send in your comments. We also had a suggestion from a friend of the show of a potential idea
Okay.
to do in the future.
Okay.
So if you're hearing this right now, I'm talking to you. If you have a hot take or something that you would consider a hot take, please send it in via comment, SpeakPipe, or email us at gooddumbfunshow@gmail.com. Just whatever you would consider a hot take.
And we want the hottest of takes.
Yeah.
If you have a take that you think would ostracize you from your friends and family, make it anonymous.
Yeah.
But we want genuine, true hot takes.
Like if you think...
I want to be upset
Yeah.
when we do the episode. I want somebody to say something and I go, I don't want to know who this person is.
Yeah.
I want that level of hot takes. Because I know I've got a couple.
Sure.
I've got a couple.
Send them in anonymously.
Yeah, dude. Well, yeah. I'd be like, so-and-so had a really good point.
Yeah,
I really
this
agree.
idiot thinks if you cut a sandwich in half, it's 2 sandwiches.
All right, dude. All right, dude. Well,
you want to kick that back off? That was a good time.
no.
No, me neither. Matt Oliver
Friend of the
commented as
program.
well, and now I can't remember what he said. I was really
He
bad
said a
this
lot.
week. I was really bad about writing down comments this week.
If I remember correctly, the top one he mentioned was when he was like, nice call out on the Pats game.
Oh yeah, the Patriots
We were
lost.
talking about betting Patriots lost.
Yeah,
he
he's
was like,
doing
that was
okay.
funny. And then I hit him with the, did you bet the mortgage or the house?
Yeah,
And he was like,
yeah. So he did have money on the game.
facts. He for
And-
sure bet his mortgage on it. He
and
just doesn't
lost.
want to say.
Yeah. So
Or the car.
he bet his
I'm just kidding.
pine straw fund on the game. So unfortunately, no brown pine straw this month.
Yeah, they'll have to figure it out. That's so funny. The
Yeah.
HOA comes by his house like, where's all your pine straw? And he's like,
Sorry,
I
Pat's
had
lost.
a really, we had a rough couple of games. I'm hoping to win it all back next
Yeah.
season.
If you want pine straw, go to Seattle. No, sorry, Matt. I didn't write down your comment. That's my fault. But glad you're doing okay. That was our wellness check from the pod.
Oh, man.
So, talking about nostalgia,
Mm-hmm.
I had an experience yesterday that threw me back to like 2003.
How did it? Was it good?
It was good, and it
Okay.
was music related.
Yes.
So
Music tends to do that.
I have not listened to this band in a long time. I was very, very into them, like from 2003, probably through like high school.
Okay.
So yesterday, pull up YouTube, and I get a recommended video, and it says something along the lines of hip hop fan reacts to hearing Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory for the first time.
Nice.
And it was an hour-long video, and I just played it in the background. And this dude who had never heard anything by Linkin Park.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's like a younger.
Still.
Yeah,
That's still crazy.
it's amazing to me.
It's like, have you never watched Transformers?
Right. So it's like there's videos out there where it's like teens react to hearing Blink-182 for the first time.
Right.
And those videos infuriate me because people are like,
A lot of people think,
they're like, have you heard of Blink-182? And they're like, no, who's that? And I'm like, that's insane. It's crazy to me that people haven't heard of Blink-182, which is probably how our parents feel if we're like, who's Motley Crue?
Yeah.
They're like, what do you mean, who's Motley Crue? You know,
Right.
that sort of thing. So that's like...
who's Molly Hatchet?
Exactly. I can tell you about Molly Hatchet. But what a poll. No, so anyway, so Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, hearing it for the first time, and they listened to every song
Yeah.
and just reacted to it, like musically, lyrically, and by the end of it, they were hooked. Really, like in the middle of the first song.
For sure.
Paper Cut,
Yeah.
incredible song. And One Step Closer, in the end, I think they recognized in the end. They're like, I think I've heard this before.
Yeah.
But In the End's a great song. And then, so I got through it, and it was just such a joy to watch somebody react to hearing something you love for the first time.
Yeah.
And so it's just such a pure and genuine thing. And my first thought after hearing the first one, when he did Hybrid Theory, I was like, please tell me he listened to Meteora, the next album. And he did. And so then last night, I was like doing dishes and stuff, and I was listening to that. And so that sent me back into like a Linkin Park kick, because really those two albums were the ones that I liked the most. And then when Minutes to Midnight came out, I wasn't that into it, because they kind of changed their style, and then they were in Transformers, and it kind of felt like a selling out thing to me, and I just lost interest. Well, since then, Chester passed away, their lead singer passed away in 2017, and that actually kind of hit me sideways. I remember when that happened.
Yeah, me
because
too.
that was like this band was very influential in my life and in my musical taste, and even though I hadn't listened to a few of their albums, like they still meant a lot to me. So like when I found out Chester died, I was like, that was like one of those things where it's like, I don't know this person, but that hit me sideways. It was like when Avenged Sevenfold's drummer died, Jimmy Sullivan, the Rev. That hit me sideways because I listened to them a lot, and he was incredibly talented, and so was Chester. But so it's weird stuff like that, like when someone you don't know passes away, but it like impacts you. Yeah. Like it's hard to, and like I don't even know how you process that. Like what do you do with that? But because they're not like a loved one.
Yeah.
But it's still weird, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that sent me back into like a Linkin Park kick, and I just didn't know if like, I assumed that you know those albums.
Yeah.
Those two albums, Hybrid Theory and Meteora.
Yes.
But I didn't know like if Linkin Park was something that you were interested in.
I was not a super big Linkin Park guy.
Yeah.
My biggest, because I didn't really listen to, I didn't have a lot of choice in music as growing up as a kid. Like mainly it was just whatever was on the radio.
Right.
Until I got an iPod.
Sure.
But I was more into Avenged Sevenfold, and whenever dubstep started getting really popular, I really got into that.
Okay.
But no, the first time I remember hilariously enough, what sent me down the Linkin Park rabbit hole was the first Transformers movie.
With What I've Done.
New Divide.
Oh, New Divide. That's
Dude.
right. I forgot about New Divide.
The end of the movie,
Yeah.
New Divide starts playing. Goosebumps.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, I have to listen to everything they have ever made.
Yeah.
And I went home that night and was like, I just have to listen to everything Linkin Park related.
Yeah. There was a comment on that Hybrid Theory video, and I like halfway through, this guy's reactions were really funny. And because he's like, I don't care about metal, I don't care about, like, they're kind of like a new metal, rap metal kind of band back then. And like, he's like, what they're doing is unique and cool. And what they did, because I think Hybrid Theory came out in 2000, and then Meteora came out in like 2003. And what they were doing back then, to me, was so unique. Yeah. And it was just unlike anything I had heard. And I think they influenced a lot of music going forward.
100%.
With those albums. And so now you listen to them and you're like, oh, this just sounds like music. Well, it's like back then it was something new.
It was it.
Yeah. And, but so there was a comment in there, because this guy's reactions, he was like, how have I never like heard this before? Like, this is crazy. And somebody commented, they said, you can split your life into two phases. First phase is before you heard Hybrid Theory. Second phase is after you heard Hybrid Theory. Like, it changes your life, that sort of thing. And, you know, those albums are amazing. So I listened to both of those yesterday. And as that guy was listening to it.
Yeah.
And it sent me back, because it's songs I hadn't heard in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized some of my very favorite songs from those albums were not even on my playlist right now that I'm listening to, of like my favorite songs or whatever. So I immediately added them. Because I'm like, how did I miss these?
Yeah.
Like when I was building this playlist, how did I not think about these albums?
Yeah.
Like it had been that long since I'd listened to it.
Wow.
But they're so good.
I'm also going back to what we were talking about when you age,
Mm-hmm.
how things just change different for
Yeah.
you. I think nostalgia it's hard as you get older. It's harder for things to impact you the same way
Sure.
as things impact. So that's what I think one of the driving factors of like reliving the nostalgia is like you keep listening to the same old songs, you keep watching the same old movies, you keep playing the same old games because it's like the only thing you can get to elicit the same feeling.
Right.
Because not that it can't happen, like new stuff can still make you feel things, but like it's harder to get the same level of feeling
Yeah.
like the old stuff. Like for me, music's that way.
Yeah.
Like you can listen to a lot of your old favorites, and then you really have to look for a lot of new stuff to find somebody that you really jive with.
Yeah, and honestly, I had an experience like that a year or two ago when I didn't discover this guy. I was late to the party for people who follow him.
Mm-hmm.
But like for me, I discovered personally Tyler Childers.
Mm-hmm.
And like he was mixed in on a playlist of suggestions that my buddy recommended of like, I was looking for like country music that I really enjoyed, and he was one of the ones that was recommended, and it was just like a couple of songs by him. And then for whatever reason, I decided to go in and I'm like, okay, all the songs he sent me, I'm gonna dive into each of these artists and see if there's any like nuggets in there that he didn't send that I might enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those that I listened to was Tyler Childers, and the songs he sent me were good, but I'm like, a lot of the songs he didn't send me ended up being some of my favorite songs. And for probably 6 to 9 months, I'm not even kidding, that's probably all I listened to.
Oh yeah,
was Tyler
for sure.
Childers,
You're just hyperfixated
because I could not get enough of it.
100%.
It was so, again, it was just so different than anything else I'd listened to. Like it was real, it was raw. A lot of it was just him and a guitar.
Yeah.
And I would have, 5 years ago, I would have said this is boring. But for whatever reason, at that point in my life, I'm like, this is really, really resonating with me
Mm-hmm.
in a way that I think, Linkin Park did back then, New Found Glory did later, Blink-182 did later, like A Day to Remember, stuff like that. Like the bands that Avenged Sevenfold, like the bands that I hook onto, or the artists that I hook onto, I think I've attached myself to them because of, like you said, the way I felt when I heard them the first time.
Yeah.
So I just think that's cool. Music
Yeah.
is crazy.
So let's say you were chained in a basement.
Okay.
All right.
We can make that happen.
You're chained in a basement, and they're like, "We're not going to let you go unless."
Yeah.
And they pull out this karaoke machine,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "You have to pick one song of your choice,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to perform a flawless karaoke rendition of it, or you're trapped here forever."
Yeah.
What song do you pick?
Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
I don't know that song.
You need to look it up.
Okay. You think you could nail it?
I think I could.
Okay.
Old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but he didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up a can of Shaq Fu when Aaron Carter came out of the blue, who proceeded to beat up Shaquille O'Neal, but then they both got flattened by the Batmobile. But before he could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave. Is this ringing any bells?
No.
Okay, you need to look this up.
Why would you? That sounds like a complicated one.
It's a lot of fun though.
Why would you? You're chained in a basement.
I
And
have
that's
it
what
memorized.
goes to your. That's what goes to your brain.
It's locked in my brain. This is
You just-
early YouTube, like
Oh, okay. So you like younger. You just
Yeah.
watched it over and over again, and you
Yeah.
were like,
yeah. There was Stacy's mom.
Nice.
There was 1985.
Yep.
And there was Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Nice.
Those are the 3 videos I watched in 2006 over and over again. Because I liked the songs. You know what I mean?
I was going to pick the birthday song.
What's the birthday song?
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that's a
Happy
good choice.
Yeah. Like, I want out, dude. I want to play the game on easy mode.
But whose name? What if you don't know your captor's name? Happy birthday, dear. What was it?
I think it more, yeah, that's fair. I'd probably just throw out a different, I'd be like, happy birthday, dear Jeffrey.
John?
Johnny. You look like a Malcolm?
Happy birthday,
I did
dear
go
scary
down.
man.
The one song I remember listening to, I don't even remember the band, but similar. I think you would know it if you listened to it. But it was called 2 Weeks. It's like
2
it's
weeks
been,
since you looked at me.
Yeah, that one. I was so dedicated as a kid to like be able to do that whole thing.
Is it like Counting Crows or something?
I don't know.
I know the song. I don't know who
All I know
sings
is
it.
you're so dumb when you're a child because you're like, I'm gonna learn this and then I'm gonna go do it and people are gonna think I'm so cool.
Yeah, dude.
And then you realize that you should never do that in front of a person that is not your family member.
Yeah, and even then.
Even then, you should probably be like, don't
Maybe-
ever say
Maybe
that.
keep that one to yourself.
Yeah, dude.
Like, today I'll be performing Smash Mouth's All Star.
That's a good song though.
Yeah. So,
Shrek 1 may have the greatest soundtrack of any movie ever.
I think, yeah. Shrek 1, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is tremendous.
Insane. There's another one that's like on the tip of my tongue that I can't think of that had a really good soundtrack. But, yeah, man. Music sends you back. Like, I felt things yesterday that I hadn't felt in a long time. Like, that music just brought me like a specific kind of joy that like sent me back to when I heard it for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think watching or like listening to this guy experience it for the first time and just like the visceral reactions that came out of him.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't help, there's certain music that you just can't help but like react to.
Yeah.
And like it was just a joy to watch him do it. And then when I was listening to it, I was like, man, I forgot about this. Like this is so good. And so
All right.
it was a good time.
You get a megaphone and you can play one song and every person on earth is going to hear it in their brain.
Okay. That's a tough one. What's the purpose? Just to put it out there? Spread awareness?
Just give it a magical megaphone. Pick a song.
Just to like share music with people?
You get one song. It's going to be directly implanted into everyone's brain.
Okay. So we're talking like
Everybody hears it at the same time.
2050, someone hacks our Neuralink.
Yes.
Okay.
Hits you with the Pepe the Frog virus.
my mind went to
Memes.
Never Gonna Give You Up.
Dude,
Rick Astley.
getting Rick Roll hacked in the brain, hilarious.
No, that's not my real answer. I'd have to think about that because if I got like one shot to share music with people, I'm like, what one song would I want people to hear?
Little Piece of Heaven.
A Little Piece of Heaven goes pretty hard.
That's a terrible song to.
but
that
it-
ruins a day.
But a wonderful use of your one shot.
That's a day ruiner for a lot of people.
Only if you're really listening.
I feel. I think if something start playing in your brain,
Musically, it's beautiful.
it is.
Yeah.
Subject matter is a little
Questionable.
intense,
Yeah, intense is a good
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
but it's in your brain.
It's a Halloween horror play.
It's in your brain.
That's what it is.
It's playing on like a Tuesday in March, and then everybody who knows is in on it because they're like, nice, and everybody's not. Who's like,
dude,
what's happening?
Talking about reaction videos? Go just look up A Little Piece of Heaven reaction and just watch those because they're so funny.
oh yeah, I'm
Just-
sure we've all had.
Yeah.
We've all had the same reaction.
Yeah.
If you were young enough to hear it and not understand what was going on, you're just like, this rocks.
Yeah.
But the first time you sit down and you're like, let me actually listen to this.
Yeah.
You're like,
And you're following along with the story and you're like, this is horrible.
this is the worst thing I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
It's a similar thing with Down with the Sickness.
I don't know if I know the words.
There's
to
a
that
certain
song
version.
besides ooh, ah, 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 ah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the main part. That's the hook.
Yeah.
No, there's a specific part in Down with the Sickness where he just goes on this tirade.
Yeah.
It's a very little piece of heaven-esque.
Really?
And you're just like, okay, well, that took me out of the song.
Yeah.
I'm not into it anymore. I'm
Yeah.
now scared.
A little
I'm
piece
now
of heaven.
frightened.
So Avenged Sevenfold's another one that I feel like I listen to them seasonally,
Yeah.
and it's usually when the weather gets cold. For whatever reason, I want to listen to Avenged Sevenfold when the weather changes.
Yeah,
to
Avenged
cold.
Sevenfold is cold
Yeah.
in the good way.
Yeah. So like every year I get to experience like Trashed and Scattered again, and A Little Piece of Heaven,
Yeah.
and Unholy Confessions and stuff like that. And I feel like I get to relive that like once a year.
Yeah.
It's the same reason my favorite movie in the whole world is Warrior 2011.
Yeah.
And I watch it once a year because I don't want it to lose its
Meaning.
impact.
Yeah.
I want to feel it every time I watch it.
Yeah.
And if I watch it too much, I'll get numb to it.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's the same thing. And I think, listening to music seasonally, you're like, there's certain music I can have on year round, and, it's always going to be good, and it doesn't matter if it impacts me or not because it's just fun or whatever, or I just like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, I don't know what, hearing Hybrid Theory and Meteora again, it was like reliving like the early days of when I first heard those albums, and I just wanted to share that because I didn't know if you'd ever had any like similar experiences. But
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now with Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin,
Diary of Jane.
I was just gonna say I know one song, Diary of Jane.
Diary of Jane.
Yeah.
Breathe. Dance with the Devil.
Okay.
Blow Me Away was the Halo one, I think. Blow Me Away. That was for the Halo 2 trailer.
Oh, really? Cool.
Blow me away. It's awesome.
For whatever reason, my mind went to Pocket Full of Sunshine, and I was like, no, that's Take Me Away. Take me away.
Take me away
to better days.
All right, and we're copyrighted.
All right.
We are no longer eligible to.
Well, I got the words wrong
We weren't
anyway.
making money anyways. Who cares?
Yeah. Ah.
They're like, we're taking
There
away your
goes
money
our
for this.
ads. Well, we probably got to wrap up anyway. but,
Okay.
This was fun.
Yeah, man, it's a good time as always.
Well, anything else before we wrap up?
No other. Just send us your hot takes. I know.
Yes.
I know we're always begging for comments, and we love your comments, and we love your speak pipes, and we love the communication. But extra more so. This is for a specific episode. Please send us your hot takes.
Send us your hottest takes.
Send us your hottest takes because we're gonna get into it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be wild.
Yeah.
We got some good things cooking. Got some good ones.
Yeah.
Got some good things coming.
It'll be fun.
Got some fun things coming. It's gonna be a good time. Stay tuned.
And some dumb things coming, probably.
Really dumb.
Yeah.
I feel like
Just round it
this
out.
is one of those where I was like, I may need to cut that.
Nah, leave it in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
We're
that's
real. We're nothing
We're
if
real.
not real.
That's true.
Yeah.
I try to limit cutting to
Yeah.
technical mistakes, not
Yes.
not being pansies about putting it out on the internet.
we
It's
don't
already
want-
out there.
We don't want to look stupid. It's like, well, we
Too
are,
late.
so put it out there. All right, man. Well,
All right.
it's been fun.
It has been.
And send us your hot takes. Hit us up at Good Dumb Fun. Comment on YouTube, like and subscribe, and all that stuff. Leave a 5-star review on your podcast app, and
Yeah.
we'll read that on the show.
Leave us a 5-star on Yelp,
Yeah, and
on Craigslist,
all that
Etsy.
stuff.
5 stars on everything.
Yeah, hit us. Create a Patreon for us, and then send us money there. And it's been good. So hit us up. Tell your good dumb friends about us. I've been Josh,
I've been Patrick.
and this has been
The Good Dumb Fun Show.
All right.
Clinky dink.